This discussion will talk about secants and tangents. Secants and tangents are lines. Secant line is a line passing through two key points on a curve. If you have a line passing through two key points, it's called the secant line. So let's get a close-up of this curve, and let's talk about this secant line for a minute. We see we have the curve f of x running around doing whatever it wants to do, and we have two key points on the curve, x of 1 and x of 2. There they are. They're on the curve right here and there. And if we draw a line through those 2 points, now notice the secant happens to hit the curve again, but that's immaterial. The 2 key points were these 2 points, and we drew a line through those 2 points. We call that line a secant line. Now, another type of line that will be important to us is a tangent. A tangent's a little bit more complicated. It's got a little bit more to its definition. A tangent is a line touching a curve at one key point, not 2 key points as in on the secant, but at one key point, and headed in the same direction as the curve. We'll take that phrase to mean the curve has the same slope at that given 1x value as the tangent slope. So the tangent is a line, and lines have slopes, but the tangent is the line that has the same slope as the curve at that one key point. Let's illustrate what we mean by that by looking at these 2 lines that touch the curve at one point. Notice that both of these lines touch the curve at one point, at A, at f of A comma f of A, and A comma f of A right there. But this line's not tangent. It may touch it at that one point, but it doesn't go in the same direction that the curve is going. So that's not a tangent. This is what we mean by tangent. It touches the curve at that one key point, and it's headed in the same, it looks like right at that moment the curve is headed that direction, and that's the direction that the tangent is going, and that's what we mean by a tangent line. Now notice that if we extend the tangent line, it may hit this curve again at some other immaterial point. We're not concerned about that. But we're concerned about this one point and having a line that touches the curve at that one point and heading in the same direction. If it meets both of those, then it's a tangent line.